Hey there, happy Travel Tuesday. Big news on today's edition of the Live.
Hi everybody, happy Travel Tuesday. We are ready for Memorial Day coming up in a couple weekends, but I got to tell you, we have some amazing statistics that we want to share with everybody today.
Yeah, AAA is releasing its annual Memorial Day travel forecast, and what a banner year we are talking about this year. Unbelievable numbers, 42.3 million people traveling for Memorial Day weekend.
It's amazing, and you know, while the majority over Memorial Day weekend is typically the highways, it's just amazing that so many people are traveling. In fact, it's the third highest since the year 2000. Which astounds me. It really is amazing.
Yeah, well, we had been predicting, every holiday, travel was growing and growing and growing. And again, if you're traveling for Memorial Day, comment in the chat where you're going and we'll give you a shout out right here. But it is a road trip holiday for the most part. However, if you take a look at the air numbers this year, air travel up 11% over last year and up 5% over the 2019 pre-pandemic levels. So airports are going to be busy Memorial Day weekend.
You know, they're busy now, so they're going to even be busier Memorial Day weekend. And it really is, whether you're on the road, whether you're in the air, patience and just being aware is really, really huge, Elizabeth.
Right. And of course, we know the roads are going to be busy because almost 88% of the travelers will be traveling by car. So that's going to be very, very busy. A lot of congestion. A lot of people traveling on Thursday, Friday. Things quiet down Saturday, Sunday when people are at their destinations. And then a lot of people driving back Monday and even on Tuesday.
Yeah. And a lot of the road trips are, we'll call them relatively close. I mean, people go and they see, it's kind of that first trip to the beach or to the shore or to see friends and family.
Camping.
Schools aren't out yet, but colleges are. But most schools aren't out yet. So it's really, the long weekend. But boy, people do want to get out and take advantage of this weather. I mean, we've had some chilly days going on right now, but it's been great and it's going to continue to warm up. So
that's right. The weather isn't going to stop anyone. The people that have plans are ready to go. They'll be camping in the rain or whatever the situation is, but they're going to be out there having a great time. If you look at the other category, so other would be trains, buses, but also cruises, up 20%. It's still a small segment of the people traveling for Memorial Day, but that's really the rebound of the cruise industry.
And we've talked about this before. Cruising has probably been the most popular mode of transportation and vacationing right now. We're seeing it. We're seeing it for this summer and for the fall as well. So, we've talked about a little bit of flexibility. There's definitely dates available for summer travel, but people are getting out and, our partners are really offering some wonderful member value adds, but also some really great savings to entice people to book.
Sure, and we'll have those savings at the end of the live, but even as we're here at AAA recording this, I see people shopping. They're looking at luggage, they're looking at luggage tags, they're looking at little gadgets that are going to help them have a more enjoyable trip and make things go a little bit smoother.
And also, a lot of folks have been coming in while we've been standing here to pick up their foreign currency. So you can now get foreign currency. We always offered it, and then through the pandemic, that service was discontinued with our supplier, but we're back in business, and I have to tell you, the orders are just flying off the shelf. People are coming in to have that foreign currency when they travel to Europe or virtually anywhere around the world. 80 different foreign currencies we offer.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I would say 80 countries, so it's so easy. All the information's right at AAA.com. Just search foreign currency. The instructions are there, and you'll see your different options of how to order it and come pick it up.
Yeah, it's really convenient, and you know what? It gives you peace of mind. Not a lot of people like to carry cash, but when you travel abroad, it's always good to have some local currency in your wallet for, tipping, or maybe just that little ice cream cone or that gelato that you want on your evening stroll.
It's all part of the experience. It's all part of travel.
It sure is.
We're taking a look at the Memorial Day travel forecast, looking at where people are going. Okay, the prices, of course, for airfare are up, but they still want to go, and they're still looking to get out there. It hasn't stopped anybody. They're willing to go. But international travel bookings up 250% for Memorial Day this year. So some people, as we said, it's a road trip holiday, they're going camping, but some people are still saying, you know what, this is when we're going to leave and we're going to head overseas.
And they will go overseas, and you know what, it's really funny when people go to Europe, they say, oh, we need a week or 10 days or 2 weeks or, some guided vacations and cruises are that long. we book people for a long weekend. People will fly to London, for example, for 4 nights and have a wonderful, wonderful time.
Wow.
And the flight to London is probably the closest, short of Ireland or Iceland in Europe. But people are looking for more frequent getaways, not so much the long vacations.
Okay, very interesting. So that's another trend too. So don't think you don't have time to take the vacation, because you make the time, and like you said, it's just enough to get away and enjoy it.
Yeah, some people like the frequency of going multiple times. Others will, do that one trip a year that is a longer journey. But however you want to do it, we can help you do it great.
Right,
yeah.
Right. But that is that big surprise that a lot of people will be flying. So just remember to pack your patience, like Brian always says. Give yourself extra time in the airport and on the roads to make sure you stay safe.
Yeah, and make sure you download that app for the airline and have your AAA app on your phone. Should something run amok when you're on the road, you can put your service call in from the app. No need to call in, and you're already in the system.
That's right. Don't forget, chime in the comments of where you're going, and we'll give you a reply back right here on social media. And what specials do you have for us this week, Brian?
A few things I want to share. Rocky Mountaineer, their final call offer. This is for $1,000 off per couple on the Rockies to the Red Rocks, which is the U.S. version of Rocky Mountaineer, or $780 per couple on the Canadian routes. And Rocky Mountaineer just does it right. Their luxurious trains, the scenery, the narration through the trip, the food, the drinks. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience.
Sounds good to me.
Still time to get that. Member Choice Vacations, Hello Spring Sale, up to 20% off guided vacations. U.S., Europe, around the world, depending on where you're going on that guided vacation, up to 20%. And, I got to put in a word for their AAA member benefit.
Right. Well, that's when they pick you up in style.
Yes.
You don't have to get anyone to drive you to the airport. They do it for you as long as you're within the radius of the airport. But
you like that one.
Luxury accommodations. Yeah, because it's VIP from the minute you step out your door.
And that's what a vacation should be, right? VIP service. Royal Caribbean, May offer going on. Big savings, 30% off every guest. Kids sail free. And additional savings depending on when you're sailing as well, up to an additional $150. So you can't go wrong there. Of course, Perfect Day at Coco Cay is one of their highlights of their itineraries, but they sail out of New York, they sail out of Florida, out of the Caribbean, and virtually they're around the world.
And there's just a couple spots left on our WECK listener trip with Royal Caribbean, which is going from New Jersey down to Bermuda this October, the 14th and the 19th. So literally only a few cabins left to be part of our group. So please sign up and let's set sail.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time with that. That's a no-fly cruise. So we're going to take a motor coach down to New York, which makes it nice and easy as well. And then lastly, I wanted to mention, we talked about really expensive airfares. AmaWaterways right now has transatlantic flights and transfers for $8.99. And when you think of that, someone's going to say, oh my God, that's so expensive. Actually, airfares to Europe are in the $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, $1,500 range. So that $8.99 airfare with transfers before you arrive to that Ama River cruise is really a great deal. Plus a complimentary land package pre or post cruise. So some great savings with Ama. You've sailed them before. River cruising just immerses you into the local culture of the little towns in Europe. It's a great way to see Europe.
Yeah, and once you get there, all these excursions are included. You'll have your choice of which ones you want to go on, what pace you want to go at, what you want to learn about, what culture you want to experience, and all of it is just breathtaking.
Yeah, it's a great way to see Europe, and you unpack once.
There you go.
All right, all right.
We're in.
Speaking of packing, your bags are always packed.
They're always
so
packed.
You're ready
and we have
to go.
Some luggage here if you need that as
Yeah.
well when you're planning your trip. But don't forget, pack your patience, be ready for Memorial Day, and just take your time and enjoy it all and stay safe.
Happy Travel Tuesday, everybody.